I wanted to talk about this whole freaking Whoopi Goldberg, Gina Carano, type of deal that's going on right now. Because I'm seeing a lot of conservative people on this platform on Rumble saying like, "Yo, this Whoopi got what she deserved, but she should not be fired for what she said." Here's my thing, man. We all know the whole Disney got not Disney, ABC, which is pretty much owned by Disney. ABC, the company, ended up suspending Whoopi Goldberg for what she said on The View when she claimed that the Holocaust was not about race, when in fact it actually was. Hitler did what he did because he felt like Jews were the main cause of, Jesus being crucified. Freaking Hitler used that as a means to do what he did to create genocide on the Jewish people and all that stuff. And when Whoopi Goldberg made that comment about what she said about the Holocaust and all that stuff, it pissed off a lot of people. Rightfully so. And the talking point of that is the double standard that was from Whoopi and Gina Carano. Which let me guys show you this article right here from the Daily Wire. Liberal privilege is real. Disney fired Gina Carano trends after news of Whoopi's suspension by Disney-owned ABC. Actress Gina Carano trended on Twitter this week after news broke that The View co-host Whoopi Goldberg will be suspended for 2 weeks for a controversial comment she made about Jews, race, and the Holocaust. Okay, notably, Carano was canned from Disney Plus show The Mandalorian, supposedly over a social media post she published to Instagram that made a Holocaust comparison. My thing is, she brought forth a picture. It's not like she actually said this. She brought forth a picture. But apparently to Disney, that was too much, and they ended up giving her the boot. But when it comes to Whoopi Goldberg, who contended on air that Jews were not targeted and exterminated because of their race, was slapped with a 2-week suspension by ABC, which is owned by Disney. The apparent double standard was noticed online. Gina Carano was fired by Disney, who owns ABC, over an Instagram post comparing inhumane restrictions and dehumanization to the Nazis' treatment of Jews. Whoopi got 2 weeks vacation time from ABC for minimizing the Holocaust as y'all whites against whites. So here's my thing about this. Here's my thing about this right here. What Whoopi Goldberg said about Jews and the Holocaust was way more crazy than what Gina Carano posted on her Instagram, which again got her fired. But when it comes to people like freaking Whoopi Goldberg, who is working for ABC, because The View owns ABC and Disney owns ABC. Hopefully I worded that right. I'm kind of going over the place right now. But yeah, freaking ABC owns The View. Disney owns ABC. But what Gina Carano said, and since she's not the right, she's not on the right way when it comes to politics. She's not liberal. She's more. I wouldn't say she's more right wing, but she is more independent. But since she has these views that was against mandates, Disney took it upon themselves, to just fire Carano and bash her, and people on Twitter bash her for being anti-vax, which that's not what she said. It's the same thing that they're doing right now with freaking Evangeline Lilly. When people on the left, especially freaking Hollywood leftists, they out here saying that Evangeline Lilly is a anti-vax. It's anti-vax, which she's not anti-vax. She's anti-mandates. Those are 2 completely different things. But apparently, people on the left, especially Hollywood left, Twitter left, they can't differentiate the two. They can't. You know, they trying to say like being anti-mandate is being anti-vax, which in reality is not. They don't actually know what being anti-mandate or anti-vax means. That's not what this is. But after this whole thing came out, Gina Carano posted on Twitter and came out after Whoopi Goldberg and ABC for they double standard. Gina Carano calls for a conversation over cancellation after Whoopi Goldberg was suspended from The View. Which again, she suspended. And honestly, this kind of surprised a lot of people. Terror on the Priya actress Gina Carano responded to the recent suspension of Whoopi Goldberg following her comments about the Holocaust on The View, calling for conversation over cancellation. And my thing is, again, Whoopi Goldberg is pretty much on the right side of politics. She's not on the opposite side, which is mainly conservatives, Republicans, libertarians, even some independent guys. They may claim they're independents on The View, but we all know they're Democrat. But my thing is, Whoopi Goldberg was suspended 2 weeks by ABC News President Kim Godwin, who stated effective immediately, I suspended Whoopi Goldberg for 2 weeks for her wrong and hurtful comments. While Whoopi has apologized, I've asked her to take time to reflect and learn about the impact of her comments. She concluded the entire ABC News organization stands in solidarity with our Jewish colleagues, friends, families, and communities. And again, she got suspended. The suspension came after a discussion about the removal of graphic novel mods from a Tennessee school district curriculum. During the discussion, Goldberg stated, if you're going to do this, then let's be truthful about it, because the Holocaust isn't about race. No, it's not about race. When Joy Behar countered saying that they consider Jews a different race, Goldberg responded, it's not about race, it's not about race. Again, this is a more dumb thing that Whoopi Goldberg said than what Gina Carano ever said. But she gets 2 weeks, most likely paid vacation. And Gina Carano got fired from being an actress, being like freaking blacklisted in Hollywood. But when that happened, the right, mainly the Daily Wire, ended up taking Gina Carano. I don't know about giving her a job, but they gave her a platform so she could speak about what had happened, or what she meant. And what she said. Again, it's not as bad as Whoopi Goldberg said. But you also have these fucking. There is a double standard right here. There's a double standard about Gina Carano and Whoopi Goldberg. I'm pretty sure the reason why they ain't fired Whoopi for what she said is because she's more left wing and she's black. So of course ABC is not gonna fire her. Because if they did, you would have these freaking left-wing Twitter fingers come at the ABC for being racist for firing Whoopi Goldberg. And the point of what that is, you would have, from what I'm hearing from a lot of these right-wingers on this platform of Rumble, they're saying like, yo, what Whoopi said was stupid, but she shouldn't be fired. Because we don't want to become the same type of people that they are. And my thing with that is, they fucking hate you. Seriously, why would you want to keep this person who obviously hates you on a platform? See, from what I've seen, from a lot of big right wingers out here, from podcasters, they don't actually hate the left because they actually call them out for debates. But these freaking left wingers on all these shows, they saying like, yo, we Brian Stelter, people from CNN, the freaking White House talk about, Joe Rogan needs to be censored, even though Joe Rogan is not a right winger. A lot of all these other freaking left wing people telling these big tech platforms to start censoring more people. Do your job, actually create a platform that's mainly for left-wing people, like Democrat liberal people, and let's get these right-wingers or even these libertarians out here no voice to spread. No platform to spread their voice. Like, for real, I'm seeing a lot of people on here saying like, yeah, Whoopi should not be fired. Let Whoopi keep a job, man. We don't want to end up being the same type of people that they are. Again, This is why they win mainly in the culture wars, because they don't give a flying flip what you say. They just want their opinions to be spread. And if you're saying like Whoopi should not be canceled, then you're probably one of those guys that's too afraid to combat the left. See, comments like this, like what Whoopi said, she should have been fired. She should have been fired. The same way that they gave freaking Gina Carano the boot. It is a double standard. They stop trying to be buddies. Stop trying to play. Stop trying to be friendly with with these left wing people that could care less whether you was in jail or dead. Which that poll came out of people who are against their policies and against big government pushing these mandates. This is why the right is not like a lot of people on the right do not win in the culture war, because they try to be buddy with these people that obviously freaking hate them. This is not even a joke right now. These guys hate you. Why would you want them to stay on a platform where they can bash you constantly? But guys, this is just my how I see it. I'm just one opinion here. If you guys like I'm saying, like and subscribe, share this video, hit the notification bell. I will see y'all next one. Peace.